Good morning, students. In last two lectures, we see the introduction to coordination chemistry, and in second lecture, Werner's coordination theory. Now we are going to see the Sidgwick theory for coordination compounds. Sidgwick's model, that is effective atomic number. The formation of coordination compound takes place when there is the coordination bond takes place between the central metal ion and the ligand, which is represented as Lm, arrow from L to M. Here L is the donor of electron pair and M is the metal, that is electron pair acceptor. This indicates that there is accumulation of electrons around the central metal atom or ion. Werner's coordination theory explains the primary valency of metal atom or ion, that is in CrCl3, Cr3 plus have plus 3 electrovalency due to the loss of 3 electrons from Cr metal atom. Werner's secondary valency, that is coordinate valency, donate electron pairs to the central metal atom and bond is pointing towards metal atom or ion, that is donor to the acceptor. Sidgwick is the scientist who interpreted the Werner's work by extending the Lewis theory of bonding in coordination compounds and suggested the structure of the coordination compound and correlate the number of electrons associated with the central metal atom to the stability of inert gas. According to the Sidgwick's idea, the structure of the complex NiNH362 plus can be written as, that is, there are the Ni metal at the center and 6 NH3 ligands are around itself, form coordinate bond, arrow is pointing towards the metal atom. In NiNH362 plus, the formation of 6 coordinate bonds between central metal ion Ni2 plus and 6 NH3 ligand takes place by donation of a pair of electron from each NH3 ligand to the central metal Ni2 plus ion is shown by the arrow. The number of bonds formed between the metal and ligand are equal to the coordination number of the metal ion of the compound. During the formation of complex, metal ion accept electrons from the ligands. Now the total number of electrons associated with central metal ion is referred as effective atomic number, EAN. Concept of effective atomic number, that is EAN rule. The concept of effective atomic number explains the tendency of different metal ions to form stable complexes. Sidgwick suggested that a metal ion accepts electron pair from the donor ligand till it achieves an inert gas configuration or the effective atomic number of the next inert gas. This stable electron configuration is identical with the inert gas. The stability of the complex was correlated with the inert gas configuration. Thus, the process of complex formation achieves the stable configuration or the effective atomic number of an inert gas. Definition of EAN: the sum of the number of electrons of the metal atom or ion plus the number of electrons donated by the ligands during the formation of the complex is called as effective atomic number, EAN, of that metal ion. If EAN is equal to the atomic number of the next inert gas, for example, krypton 36, xenon 54, radon 86, then compound obeys EAN rule and compound may be stable one. If EAN is not equal to the atomic number of the next inert gas, then EAN rule is not obeyed by that compound. That is, that compound may be unstable. For example, the calculation of EAN can be done by the formula, that is EAN is equal to Z minus N plus 2 into coordination number, where Z is equal to atomic number of the metal atom or ion, small n is equal to the number of electrons lost to form an ion, that is oxidation state of the metal atom, Cn coordination number of the metal atom or ion. For example, calculate the EAN of CO in CONH36Cl3. See, in this compound, atomic number of cobalt is 27, N, that is number of electron lost or oxidation state of CO3 plus is 3, coordination number is the 6. EAN is equal to the Z minus N plus 2 into coordination number. See the calculation, 27 minus 3 plus 6 into 2 is equal to 24 plus 12 is equal to 36. The total number of electrons associated with the CO3 plus in this complex is 36, that is EAN is equal to 36. Atomic number of the krypton is equal to 36, thus this compound can obey EAN rule. Second example, calculate the EAN of the platinum in PtNH364 plus, atomic number of the platinum 78, oxidation state is 4, coordination number is 6. According to the formula EAN is equal to Z minus N plus 2 into coordination number. See the calculation, 78 minus 4 plus 6 into 2 is equal to 74 plus 12 is equal to 86. EAN is equal to the 86 and it is the atomic number of the next inert gas, and thus it can obey EAN rule and compound may be the stable one. Next example, CrCO6. See, atomic number 24, oxidation state is 0 and coordination number is the 6. See the calculation. According to our formula, EAN is equal to Z minus N plus 2 into coordination number. EAN is equal to 24 minus 0 plus 6 into 2, that is 24 plus 12 is equal to 36. EAN of the compound is 36 and it is can obey the EAN rule. See this example, that is the NiNH362 plus. Ni atomic number is 28, oxidation state is 2, coordination number is the 6. In the formula, we fill the all figures, that is 28 minus 2 plus 12 is equal to 38. The total number of the electrons associated with the Ni, that is EAN, is equal to 38. It is higher than that of the inert gas atomic number and hence it does not obey EAN rule. See the another example, that is FeCN6 3 minus. In this complex ion, Fe have the atomic number 26, oxidation state plus 3, coordination number 6. As our formula, EAN is equal to Z minus N plus 2 into coordination number. See the calculation, 26 minus 3 is equal to 23 plus 12 is equal to 35. Again, it is the less than the atomic number of the next inert gas and it does not obey the EAN rule. See, there are some compounds which can be obey the EAN rule. That compounds are the PtNH364 plus, CrCO6, CuCN4 3 minus, FeCN6 3 plus, CONH363 plus, NiCO4. This compound can obey EAN rule. And see the compounds which does not obey the EAN rule, that are CrNH363 plus, PtNH342 plus, NiNH362 plus, FeCN6 3 minus. These compounds does not obey EAN rule. That means the number of compounds associated with these compounds, they are not equal to the atomic number of the next inert gas. For many metal ions, effective atomic number is equal to the atomic number of the next inert gas. However, in some cases, EAN is less by 1 or 2 numbers that atomic number of next inert gas. These are exceptions to the EAN rule and are stable. For example, compounds of Cr3 plus, Ni2 plus and Fe3 plus. Due to this exception, EAN rule have less importance, but generally it is useful for limited group of the coordination compounds. It has some advantages of this concept. See, it gives the general idea for the stability of many coordination complexes. The complexes which obeys EAN rule are considered as to be stable. Second, it gives idea about the coordination number of the metal atom or ion. That is, from one coordination site, 2 electrons are donated to the metal atom and it contributes to the EAN of the metal atom. There are some limitations of this concept. EAN rule cannot uniformly applied to all compounds. There are the many exceptions to EAN rule, but they are stable. Second, as the ligand donates electron pairs to the metal atom, there is accumulation of negative charge on the metal ion and this decreases the stability of the complex. Thus, cannot explain by the concept. It does not use the geometry of the complex. Thank you for this lecture.